Thank you, Kata. Kata for is going to. You didn't say anything about you, but you are going to say later. She's one of
Yes.
the facilitator in the conference. But we also have here Andrea. You can wave, Andrea. We have Cătălin, we have Robin, and we have Deborah. And they are all going to have an important role in the conference, but they are not the only one. We also have Bulent, who is one of our brains in organizing the conference. My role in the conference is I'm coordinating the programming team. So my focus was and is on what is happening during the conference with the sessions. So in this moment, I want to make you an overview on what is going to happen. And after that, we are going to have each of the facilitators that we have here to say some words about themselves and also about their session. And then we are going to have 2 rounds of breakout rooms where you can join one of the facilitators to ask more about the session or about themselves. After the first period, we come back and then you can choose another facilitator or the same if you really want to deep more into that topic. And after that, we have Ask Me Anything part. And at the end, we are going to have a raffle where we are going to offer one ticket to the conference to one of the people that stay with us until the end.
About that, a second for the raffle. So everyone, I invite you to enter your name in this Google document that I leave in chat. So even though you already bought your ticket, if you win the raffle, you can offer it as a gift to a colleague or friend. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you'll stay with us till the end for the raffle as well. Enjoy.
Okay, that's why we didn't say what is the raffle about before. So we wanted to be a surprise to people that are joining. We didn't want to motivate people to come only for for the ticket. So regarding the conference, this is the conference is called I Facilitation, and it started from the idea that in Romania facilitation is not that well known. So we wanted to share our passion to this field, and we think that is going to be really helpful for different types of people and levels of expertise in facilitation. So that's why we thought and we tried to have different types of sessions during the conference. And topics that can be relatable and interesting to different types of people, because facilitation can be interesting for you if you are, I don't know, a freelancer, a trainer, a leader, HR. I don't know if I forgot any other types of participants that we have, but we started from this, and I'm going to share a bit the screen. We are going to have 2.5 days. First 2 days are days with workshops and some speeches, and the third day it's an open space day. That means in the third day you also can propose a topic or a workshop, and we are all going to join the sessions that we want based on that. But now going to the first 2 days. In the first day, we are going to have 3 tracks, and each track is going to have 3 workshops. Each of you can choose out of the 3 workshops. Very fast. I'm only going to share that In the first track, we have future facilitation, the essence of your presence, and Savannah journey into our board game. But the idea behind the tracks is you can choose a track connected with your level. We thought that essentials are for people just joining, but if it's something that is really interesting for you, you can join also the essential part. The playground is for people that want to learn maybe a tool or a method or an approach. And in the mixed variety room, we are going to have a combination between those. And also in the second day, we are going to have an innovation track. So the first workshop is going to have 1.5 hours. Then we're going to have a 1 hour workshop. And then again, a 1.5 hour workshop. So this is for the first day. And we can share the agenda, and you can also read more details about each workshop. And in the second day, we are going to have 4 parallel tracks. We have innovation lab, essential room, playground room, and mixed room. And again, we are going to have 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and 1.5 hour, and some speeches at the end. Also, before the conference, we are going to have a pre-conference training, which is being paid separately for people that want to develop a skill a bit more thoroughly, thoroughly, more deep. It's a facilitate. It's a visual facilitation technique, and you can find in the agenda more info, and you can also register for this. This is happening also in the conference area. And what is interesting is the participants in this workshop are going to prep their practice with this method. It's preparing the conference space with some signs and with some different types of drawings there. So you are also going to help by practicing this. I think it's enough from me in this moment. We are also going to have Ask Me Anything session after we are going to have the breakout rooms. So if you have some questions, maybe note that down, not to forget them, and come back with them after the breakout. Now, Bulent, are you going to
Yes.
take over?
So, everyone, if you have questions, anything that pops into mind, please drop them into the chat, okay? And we'll answer. So we want to answer all the questions in this session, and it's an honor and pleasure to introduce our guest speakers and facilitators for the conference. And I will invite each of them to take around 2-3 minutes each. So in total, we estimated around 15 minutes to share a bit about themselves, what drives them, their passions, and also, dear guests, about your sessions from the conference. So I don't know, ladies first. I would invite Deb, if you want to share, and then maybe pass it to Andrea as your co-facilitator for a session.
Okay, hello everyone. I'll figure out how to do this. I'm Deb. I'm in Central Italy. Some of you may know me as Deb Freelance Facilitator. Some of you may know me as Deb from Session Lab. It's the same person. Hi. Oh, some of you may know me as the facilitator with donkeys. That is literally what many people remember about me. So I live on a small holding. I live the dream life. I facilitate online and around Europe. And then I have a small holding. And literally, my donkeys are outside this window. And they really know to bray exactly in the middle of the most serious corporate sessions. They will not bray today because you'd be fine with it. You'd like it. But yeah, that's having donkeys. It's like, see now I made something memorable. But they are also great training for facilitators. A donkey will only do something if they really know why. If they understand why you want them to do something, they will help. They are helpful animals. They're not like goats on whom I have other opinions, not politically correct opinions about goats. But donkeys will only do something if they understand why. And I am the same. And yeah, I also like cats, Alexandra. So I am going to be having two sessions. That's why it's complicated for me to be the first person speaking, because two surnames, two nationalities, two religions, why not two sessions? So I'll say first the one I'm going to do with my Session Lab hat on. So Session Lab is proudly supporting this event as agenda partner. If you don't know what Session Lab is, don't worry. It's the thing you saw the agenda on. It doesn't matter. But we consider ourselves experts in agenda design. So I'm going to host in a session about agenda design. Now, I have thought of it more as for beginners because it's something I love to do is introduce facilitation to beginners. I trained hundreds of people in facilitation and it's really what I love to do. But then I rethought and I was like, well, not necessarily. If you like to design sessions, come and we can talk shop. Because that's something that I think we only get to do when we're in a room full of other people to whom you don't have to start by explaining what facilitation is. And we can talk shop and we can be like, do you do this first? Do you do that first? Do you use post-it first? Do you write, how messy is your first draft? What are the things that you pay attention to? What are the things that I pay attention to? So I think it'll be a little bit of an educational part and a lot of a sharing part, but it also depends who shows up. And before I go to the other session, I would like to read in the chat, how long does it take you to design sessions? Write that in any form you want. Like I would write, it takes me double the time to design a session than it takes me to run it. You can write whatever, but I'd like to know a bit. If I say how long does it take you, or how much energy do you put into designing the sessions, what does that do for you? And I hope to read a few answers 'cause I think that's an interesting topic. And then sometimes I run sessions that are a bit more advanced, but only when Crazy Andrea invites me to. So me and Andrea have been co-leads of IAF Italy together a few years ago. And we are also always at the Italian facilitation meetup that happens every year in Milan. If you speak some Italian or not, Kata came with not, I think, come join. And I think it's going to be quite a similar vibe, and it is a very experimental space in Milan. And Andrea has this tendency about 2 months before the conference to just spit out the craziest idea he has, and I usually go, sure. And 2 years ago, he said, let's do a challenge about neutrality. What is this neutrality thing? What does it mean that the facilitator is neutral? Don't we have opinions? Aren't we humans? What does it mean? Some people don't call it neutrality. Some people call it being multi-partial. Let's play with this idea. And we came up with a workshop that is quite experimental, and it was so much fun that we now want to do it again with you all. I don't want to say too much about it, and I'll invite Andrea to speak while asking him not to say too much about it. But I learned the most ever by hosting that workshop and playing with neutrality, what it is and what it isn't. So Andrea, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Deborah, and it's a pleasure to be here and to meet you all. I'm Andrea, I'm from North Italy, in Modena. I do my aceto balsamico, my balsamic vinegar by myself. And absolutely, I love donkeys because I work with Deborah and I met them some years ago and they are so funny. And I'm an urban planner, but I never did. I'm a facilitator since 2005 and I'm also a trainer. And I love that I enjoyed so much to project and to manage this workshop, the post-it of the future, because it's a real experiment on neutrality. We will have a comparison with two groups of participants, so we will do a real experiment. We will experiment various degrees on neutrality and also on manipulation, and we will see the effect that we'll have on participant. As Deborah said, we already experiment and we enjoyed so much, but also we learned so much. And of course, also participants enjoyed and learn had inspiration about this workshop. So we want to do it again. And I'm so happy to be there, and I want to try again with different people and also in different languages, because to facilitate in Italian, it's another way for me than in English or with people from different countries. So it will be a challenge for me and a pleasure to be there. And that's all for me.
Thank you both. Sounds like fun and also profound and in depth, of course, but it's nice and playful tension. Cătălin?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. Cătălin, sorry, I wanted to invite Kata.
No worries.
Ladies first.
No
Then I
worries,
realized
no
that
worries.
your both name is Cătălin. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go, please, Cătălin, go.
Go ahead, please.
Ladies first.
So,
Please.
okay, thank you. So then I will start, but I would like to have a very short introduction of myself and pass it immediately the word to my colleague, Tamara, because we are going to facilitate the session together, and then we will a little bit speak about our session as well. So my name is Kata. I'm from Hungary, from Budapest, but this will be the first time that I'm going to Bucharest. So I am very happy about it. And I will also participate on the Facilitate training. So I'm really looking forward. And I also have some of the colleagues and from the CE chapter who will join the conference. So I'm really, really happy. I also try to advertise it as much as I could. I'm a certified professional facilitator, and I'm also the president for the Central and Eastern European chapter. I'm a Lego Serious Play facilitator and the practitioner of the emotional cultural deck. And I've been doing facilitation for 20 years now, running my own business since 7 years. And basically everything you also mentioned, Bülent, at the beginning, that, yeah, I'm facilitating my family, I'm facilitating my friends, and everything which happens around me, just connecting people. So I think that I'm somehow was born for facilitation. And Tamara, it's over to you, please.
Thank you, Kata. Yes, I managed to join. Thank you very much. It's great to see you all here. My name is Tamara Živadinović. I'm from Niš, from Serbia. I'm going to drive to Bucharest to come to the conference, because it takes me only 6 hours to drive from here actually through Bulgaria, because we are on the other side. We are driving from the other side. So I'm going to come with my husband. He's also going to join the conference. And yes, I'm facilitating similar to Kata, more around 20 years. This will be my, I think, 7th or 6th or 7th conference, I think, maybe something like that, which is, I'm very happy that it's happening in Bucharest. And yeah, I also have my own company working, using facilitation similar to Andrea in spatial planning, but also in project, in urban planning, in the community development, but also with businesses. And currently I'm also in the CE chapter, as Kata said, and I'm currently a vice chair of the IAF world. So it's going to be interesting to come and to meet you all, hopefully. So over to you, Kata.
Yeah, thanks, Tamara. And the title of our session is Revealing the Myth of Facilitation. And our key objective is just to, through storytelling and experience sharing, we would like to show and experience together that facilitation is not using tools, but the whole logic and what you really need to do in order to, for example, create collaborative client relationships. So we want to show simple techniques, also how to build trust, and give you some useful tools how you can connect from the first moment with the customer, and how you can develop throughout the whole process the logic behind, which concentrates purely on the need of the client, even though he or she doesn't know what is his or her needs, but how you do that, what is the tactic. And Tamara, anything to add just quickly to that?
Well, just this is how we named our session. It's revealing the myth of facilitation, because it's usually very hard to explain, and it sounds like a myth when you're saying I am a facilitator. So I just wanted to share that, because it took me almost 15 years to explain to my children what is facilitation, and then they started to say, "You're facilitating us again, right?" So yes, it's just to contribute to the previously said how you use facilitation. So let's come and reveal the myth.
Welcome both, and safe travels, Tamara, with the road trip. So now, Cătălin, please, and then Robin.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Cătălin Bălășcuță, also called Kata sometimes, so I respond to both.
So sorry for that.
No worries. I'm living in Brașov, Romania. I'm an agile coach, trainer, and project management consultant. I'm the founder of the Agility Catalyst. And professionally, my goal is to help agile teams perform as effectively as they can. Besides that, I have 2 kids. I have a dog which sometimes barks during my training sessions. And we also have 2 cats. I'm passionate about mountain biking, and it energizes me a lot, especially if I hear strange noises in the woods. Some of you know that around Brașov we have many bears, so it's quite a strong motivation to be fast on the trails. And I've been doing this project management, agile coaching, Scrum Mastery role since more than 15 years. I realized that I do facilitation a lot. I realized after talking to Bogdan earlier this year that some techniques that I use are called facilitating, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So this is exactly what I will do during the conference in my session, which is called Planning Without Pain. I will show the participants a simple method, hands-on, about how they can facilitate a planning session at work or in the personal life using painter's tape, post-its, and making it fun to plan. Most teams are lost in huge meetings, lots of debates and so on, and they use a lot of time for planning anything, and in the end, when they finish, they forget what they did and why they are there. So I'll try to show you another face of how to do planning, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there in the conference. Thank you.
Nice, thank you, Cătălin, and also Agility Catalyst for being one of our conference partners. And Robin, please.
Thank you a lot, and it's really nice to see you all. I'm Robin Gustafsson. I'm from Finland. I am both a professor in strategic management and a startup entrepreneur. We have founded a company called Epic Meets, and the workshop that I'm going to organize is called The Power of Visual Objects, and that talks a lot about what this whole thing is about, and it is about visual objects, and I will show you if it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
One picture, The Power of Visual Objects. It's on day 1. It's a 1.5 hour workshop where we will engage in considering what happens when we use visual tools in a workshop or a meeting. We have done a lot of research on this subject. So what is actually the power of these visual objects and these metaphors? We now have also created novel ones that are different from the ones that are in the Lego brick set. So I am a Lego Serious Play facilitator. I am a facilitator also. But I've been curious of how to make tools that are very useful for anyone in working life, that activate thinking and support facilitation. and help in engagement and the learning and the shared understanding. So we're going to go through what is kind of the power of objects, the object we have designed in this company called Epic Meets. We call these visual tools epics. I'm going to share the design principles. I'm going to share real-world cases where we use them in strategy, in change and development work, and also in meetings. And we will have a practical demonstration where participants will then experiment with these tools. So I will bring these tools with me. If you want to already check out more and learn more, we have some videos, YouTube channel, and the website, and so forth. So
yes, I've subscribed to all your websites.
Yes, but I want to end actually with the point that I think we humans and every facilitator knows that visual tools are super valuable and super impactful, but we haven't been able to really use them in our kind of daily meetings and workshops. And I spent a lot of time figuring out actually, what kind of tools we could use and that would be easy, usable, and also portable, and so forth. And I'm really super excited to share both the neuroscience behind that I've done, a lot of background work on this, and why metaphors do what they do to us, and how what that implies also how we use the tool in comparison. It's similar to Lego Serious Play, but there are some different things that we can do, and some more simple things. So that I will leave now there.
Thank you, Robin. And the good news for also for our guest speakers and facilitators for the conference is that you'll be able to join the other sessions when you're not facilitating. So welcome. What's next? So I created 4 breakout rooms. So Andrea and Deb will be in one breakout room, and you will be able to ask questions about their sessions. Cătălin in another breakout room, Kata and Tamara in a 3rd breakout room, and Robin in the 4th breakout room. I'll open the rooms 10 minutes, and next the 2nd round we will probably do 8 minutes or something, but just enjoy. I'm opening the rooms. Please pick the desired room, including yourselves, dear guest speakers, and enjoy.
Now I want to give the mic back to Bülent for taking some questions.
All right. Yeah, so let's take a couple of questions, and then we'll do the raffle to finish the official session, and then we'll continue a bit after hours, after the 6 p.m. CET or 7 p.m. Romania time, to answer all the questions for everyone that has questions about the conference, about the sessions, tickets, or anything. So any questions?
We had a question from before that I need to answer. If there is a registration process for the conference workshops or a more ad hoc way of choosing a room. So it's not going to be a pre-registration. It's before entering the room. Each session, if the facilitator doesn't put us on a limited number of participants, then it's the allowance of the room. So how many seats we have there, and when the room is full, then you can choose another workshop or go to another room. So first come, first serve, like Alex said.
And that is why, dear everyone, it might be useful to take a look at the agenda and do some pre-planning about your journey. So for each day, which is the top, 2nd, 3rd workshop you would want to join, so you can navigate that. We expect to be a bit crazy with 150 people around the venue there, so that's why it helps to decide a bit what kind of sessions, what kind of workshops you want to join. All right, any other questions? Any curiosities? Please, Ida.
Yeah, I just had one question. I think you were there were the three tracks, and it sounded like one track was more basic and other ones more advanced, or is it not necessarily? The essential is more basic, is that what I understood? And then you had the playground and I forgot what the other one was, the third one.
Innovation
Okay.
lab. Yes. So we thought that there are some participants that are just starting their facilitation journey, and we thought of the essential track for them. But if
Okay.
there is a topic which is interesting,
Yeah.
it's open for anyone to join.
Okay.
For myself, I saw some very interesting topics in the essentials. So even if I'm not a starter in facilitation, for sure, if I have the time, I will join one of the sessions from there.
Okay. Thank you.
Please, Tamara. And yeah, for the question in chat from Flore, and if any of the sessions are on too high demand, can there be a repeat on the last day? Deb nailed it. So if you can convince the facilitator to propose it for the open space, for sure, it will be probably voted and will enter the open space sessions. Please, Tamara.
No, I just wanted to contribute to what Bogdan already said. Yes, I think that from essentials, I also would very strongly encourage you to also pick up on some of the essentials, because it's never too much to go through the essentials again, because we sometimes don't get there. Sometimes we forget about them.
Yeah. All right, so we'll do this 2 minutes raffle ticket. Let's see who's the winner. I don't know if somebody can help me with some drums from all the facilitators in the room.
We can do like
your
this.
audio. Or we can do a live one like Elena and Deborah.
Yes, let's open the mics and do the on.
Okay, so first I will do a quick check. So we have 22 people. Okay, is anyone else? Does anyone else want to write their name on the list? People who are joining from their phones, maybe. If you are driving, we just
can
want
add
to.
their names. Yes.
Yeah. Please tell us your name if you didn't get to write it, and we'll add it to the raffle. If not, okay. Is anyone writing? Please tell us. All right.
Okay.
To write my name, but it didn't fly for some reason.
So Olga, okay, let me write it. Okay, so we have 23 people joining the raffle, and we'll use random.org. I know there are many raffle tools, but we'll keep it simple. So I'll enter from 1 to 23, and now the drums. 14. So congratulations, Florentina. Are you still here with us?
Thank you.
Okay, so I will leave in chat my email address, so you can write to me and sort it out with the discount code and everything. And looking forward to seeing you at the conference.
Well,
or if you already bought your ticket to see your friend or colleague.
I will make a nice gift to one of my colleagues.
Nice. Okay.
That's perfect.
All right. And now, thank you, everyone. We'll continue with questions. So we are entering the after hours for 5-10 minutes, maybe. So who has any other questions? And for everyone else, if you need to leave, we invite you to join us. Let me copy paste the conference site So you can see details, you can see the agenda linked, you can see everything from this conference site of ours, I Love Facilitation, which is also the theme of our beloved conference.
What I would add, and you can also find it, I think, on the website. We also planned for some activities in the. This I forgot to tell you. So in the first day in the evening, we're gonna have a Facili-Eat day. So that means we are gonna have different restaurants where you can go and meet the participants that want to eat the same kind of food or they want the same experience, because some of the locations are going to have some gamified experience available for the participants there. And in the second day, we are going to have a culture night. So we are going to have theater tickets for a play, which is in Romanian, but it has subtitles in English. And it's one of the plays which has been selected in the Romanian National Theater Festival, and it's not far away from the conference venue. And I think we are also going to have maybe a tour for people in Bucharest.
Yeah, so a colleague of ours will organize these guided tours. So there will be some nice guided tours by professionals with a small ticket fee for that guided tour, but it will be a curated experience for everyone who is curious for this. And of course, we didn't mention we will have a raffle during the conference with more than 50 prizes. So it's a bit of logistic nightmare to organize a raffle for 50 prizes of over 17,000 euros or something like this. So many surprises and goodies for this wonderful conference of ours. Yeah, so hope to see you there. And any other questions or curiosities, or maybe reflections or thoughts about after our session today? And the details, these extra details, you can find them on the Padlet that Bogdan shared in the chat, and also on the conference site. It's here. See the interactive board. So we have this place with the venue and the location, and you can access this lovely board that another colleague of ours created, Andrea, where you can see many useful information, how to about staying in Bucharest, getting to the venue.
And also we are going to use this as for the facilitators. They can upload on their session name on this Padlet materials. People can put there the photos that they did in the session. They can put feedback. So it's also an interactive board where we try to keep people together and to follow up on things.
All right, questions, reflections. Thank you, Elena. Hope to see you there.
I just think you're doing a great job. I think you're doing a great job, guys. Like the organization, the vibe, the Padlet, the session, everything.
Yeah,
Thank you. You're really doing an amazing job.
Energetic. So we're around 19 people in the organizing team. Plus, we will have 20 volunteers to help us on site. So lots of people with lots of energy.
Just coordinating that is a job.
Yes, it's tough, but it's for the best of everyone, you know.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
All right. And if you have any other questions and I don't know, any other curiosities, you can reach out to any of us. About the sessions, you can reach out to any of our guest facilitators for the conference. And about the conference, you can reach out to Bogdan, you can reach out to myself. So please, we are very open. We are very eager facilitate this conference together and make it. We also believe in emergence, and of course we have a nice agenda and everything, but we also believe in the power of this serendipity and the actual conversations that will take place and encounters and getting to know people from other, I don't know, countries, industries, professions, and you name it. So we expect lots of diversity, and we want to create this inclusive space for this mingling and interacting to happen. All right, have a lovely evening, and see you at the conference.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
Bye, and
See you at the
thank you our
conference.
guest
Bye.
speakers for joining us today.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.